my dearest Aries, and welcome to your April monthly tarot love reading. This is for your month of April, and so remember that energies are fluid. These energies may not culminate until the end of the month. Trust me, I've seen it happen where people just get very, very impatient, and then they email me saying, "Oh my God, it actually happened the last day of the month." So, you just have to be patient with these energies. And of course, I always post weeklies. But anyway, thank you so much for being a part of this channel. I really appreciate all of your support, and I would also like to start off thanking my spirit guides, angels, source energy for bringing in any messages that you are currently seeking to help you on your journey towards peace, love, happiness, and abundance. Okay, and without further ado, my dear Aries, let's start off with your reading. Okay, so again, check your moon, rising, Venus, all of those signs could pertain to any of these energies. Now remember that energies are fluid, so it could be me talking about the person that you are dealing with, or I may be talking about you. Take it as it resonates, or just the situation at hand, okay? It could also be just a situation if you are single. However, this is typically a love reading, but a lot of times my single people always have somebody in mind. Okay, so whoever you have in mind, whoever that you think of. So we're starting off your April month with the dominant energy of the Four of Cups in the reverse. Okay, so with the Four of Cups in the reverse dominating your entire month, we have an energy here of, it's sort of a sense of either a missed opportunity in the past, but someone is ready to take action. Okay, so if perhaps you denied the offer that was made to you, or the person denied the offer that you made to them, then it looks like someone is about to be ready this month of April. I'm very excited to see, but yeah, definitely, it's sort of like a divinely guided. Perhaps you'll see, a sense of like, oh my God, I was just thinking about this person, and then they text you, right? Or, oh my God, I was just like, I saw this person yesterday and I had a dream of them the last week, right? So that kind of energy, like it's sort of like a message that's going to come in that's sort of like divinely guided in a sense, all right? But we're going to get more clarity as to what exactly all that is about. And let's see what your entire month brings you. So let's start off with your situation at hand. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Okay, is this like a coincidence or just magic from like the universe? We have here the Six of Cups, you guys. Okay, so this could be either a brand new friendship or it could be a connection from the past. Take it as it resonates. It could be either or, okay? We'll see as the situation goes, but definitely there will be some kind of connection this month of April, okay? It could be the possibility, if you are dealing with someone from your past, that person might just come and text you or invite you out, or just some kind of gesture. You're going to hear from this person, okay? And if it's a new person, maybe at the market, someone will come over and say, hey, I just wanted to tell you that you are very beautiful. And maybe your conversation will take off from there and you'll exchange numbers, and you never know, okay? But definitely there is for sure a connection coming in during this month of April. It could be new or it could be a person from the past. Take it as it resonates, okay? We'll get more clarity as to exactly what this is. But this is beautiful, beautiful energy to start off with. Now we are going into, oh wow, look at this. So what is crossing you here? The challenge is the moon card, okay? So the moon is basically either something unknown, something hidden. It could also just be very, very like deep emotions that you are not really aware of, right? It's sort of like those moments where you don't even know why you're crying or why you're feeling emotional, but you just are, okay? So perhaps during this month, you will get this sensation of like very heavy energy, maybe fear of the unknown, like, oh my God, what if like, you know, if it's a person from the past, I'll just give you a scenario. If it's a person from the past, Aries, and you might kind of be overcome with a sensation of like, oh my God, what if this doesn't work out again? What if this person, you know, finds out about such and such? Or what if I find out about such and such, right? So it's that type of energy. Okay, we'll get more clarifiers as to what exactly it is, but with the moon card crossing you here for the month of April, this is definitely some kind of deep-seated either emotions or deep-seated secrets, or something that is unknown to you, unknown to the other person. Take it as it resonates, okay? So now let's go ahead and jump into your beliefs for the month of April. Yeah, so during the month of April, you will definitely come out of this feeling guarded energy. Perhaps in the month of March, you kind of felt a little bit guarded, like you had to put your walls up. Maybe something happened to you. Maybe you saw something, you discovered something about the person or the situation at hand that kind of made you feel like you couldn't trust them. However, in the month of April, you are dropping your guard, you are dropping these walls, and you are finally coming into sort of like yourself, right? Like this person who trusts the universe and who trusts these opportunities that are coming in. Okay, so that's really, really good to see. Stick to that energy, you know, believe in those opportunities that come your way, that you know in your heart are good for you. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what we have here for the root of the issue. Okay, so this could also be your distant past, but with the root of the issue, yeah, it could be that you are dealing with a person or an energy or just a situation that was very immature. Okay, this is an energy of someone who made a very false offer. Perhaps you were dealing with sort of like a player charming kind of energy, sort of very in and out, but very this person sort of breaks promises, right? They kind of promise you the world, but they never deliver. Okay, so it could be either the situation at hand that perhaps at first held a lot of promise, but you kind of like saw, you know what, this person is just full of BS, right? But this is for your distant past, and this is the root of the issue. So perhaps the reason why your walls came up during the last few months was because you were dealing with an energy that was very fickle, right? And you couldn't trust them. However, in the month of April, it looks like you are overcoming the situation and you are opening up and letting down your guard, okay? Which is very, very healthy to see. Now, for your near past, what we have here is the hangman, all right? With the hangman here, this is sort of like in the near past, you made a sacrifice. You or this person that you are dealing with made a sacrifice. Now, again, take these energies as they resonate. If this is the person that you are dealing with, and the person that you are dealing with, you know, was kind of dealing with a person who was very fickle, and that's why they had their walls up, and perhaps you kind of saw that as like them ignoring you, but it wasn't really that. It was just that they weren't trusting anybody at that time because they had been let down in the past. Okay, so take it as it resonates. But let's jump back to this energy here, which is your near past. So if this is your energy that you are dealing with, my dear Aries, and as the hangman is here sitting in the reverse, no, it's not, excuse me, it's not in the reverse, it's just the hangman. So the hangman here for your near past, you know, this is sort of like an energy of, in your near past, either you or this person made a sacrifice, okay? If it was you, then maybe you made a sacrifice, you went to go see this person, and this person just did not deliver, right? Perhaps you made a sacrifice, you helped this person out, and this person did not give back what they promised they were going to put into the connection or into the relationship or what have you, okay? Or it could be, if it's somebody new and you're single, it could be just in the past you have dealt with situations that, you know, you have been, you sacrifice yourself for, and that's why you kind of felt like this energy of putting up your walls and maybe, you know, taking your time getting to know other people or new people, because you were used to just making all the sacrifices for the connections, and you didn't want to be the person who did that any longer. Okay, so there's definitely an energy of someone in the past sacrificing a lot. Okay, now it could be you, or it could be the person that you are dealing with that feels like they've sacrificed a lot for you. Take it as it resonates. Okay, so let's jump into your near future. Now, wow, okay, with your okay, I'm not really liking this, but we're going to get clarifiers as to why this is. So for your near future, what we have here is the 10 of Swords, okay? With the 10 of Swords for your near future, it looks like if it's a person from the past, you know, there might be some shaky ground there. Okay, with this 10 of Swords here, this is sort of talking about betrayal. It's talking about being backstabbed, somebody who lies, somebody who cheats, somebody who, so it's just betrayal, you know, someone who betrayed your trust. Yeah, but we're going to get more clarity as to why exactly this is in your near future. I'm not really liking that energy, but we're going to get clarity as to your advice. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump into what your self-perception is. All right, and this is sort of like either your subconscious thoughts, things that you are unaware of that may be playing out right now, okay, or may be playing out in the month of April. Okay, so here we have the 3 of Wands for your self-perception. So, you know, it could be either you or the person that you are dealing with, but if it is you, my dear Aries, and you see yourself as a person who, you know, you're willing to sacrifice whatever it is that you have to sacrifice. You're willing to put in the work in whatever situation it is, but you have to know for sure that it is worth your time. This time around, you want to make sure in the month of April that it will be worth your time. You want to make sure that if you're going to make a sacrifice, it's going to be for a good reason, because this person is going to give back to you. Otherwise, you're saying to yourself, you know what, I'm just not going to do it. Okay, but for sure, it's good energy to have this as your self-perception, because you are feeling very confident in yourself. You feel like you know, you have the wits about you to put in the work, put in the energy to make this work if it's worth your time. Okay, now if this is the person that you are dealing with, then take it as it resonates. This would be their energy. They are willing to put in the work, but they want to see that it is worth their time, right? They want to see that it's going to be an equal give and take. Okay, now let's go ahead and jump into how others perceive you, or how you perceive others, all your outside influences. Yeah, again, so it could be either you or the person that you are dealing with. Now, we're going to give you 2 scenarios. So for the outside influences and how others perceive you, this person could be seeing that you are no longer putting in any effort. You know, they see that maybe any effort that you do put in is sort of like half, you know, half the effort that you could potentially make. Now, if this is you seeing the other person, then you see this other person as just not putting in any work, any effort into this connection. They're just not abiding by what they said they were going to do. Okay, they're just kind of half-assing things, right? And maybe they say that they are putting in the time, putting in the work, putting in the effort to make this connection work, or this project or whatever between you guys, but they're not. They're really not putting in the work. This is how you see them, or this is how they see you. Okay, so take it as it resonates. We'll get clarifiers as we go, but this is basically the action and advice. Okay, so the action and advice for you is a 7 of Pentacles. Now, if this is your energy, my dear Aries, and this is talking about you have already done the work, you have already put in the effort, you've already done everything, you've already made the sacrifice. Now you are waiting for this person to give back to you, or to prove themselves, right? To prove that they are worthy of your time. So, you know, as the advice card, this is talking about waiting. You just have to either, and not waiting in a sense where you're just sitting there waiting for them. No. You're just like, enough is enough, and you're no longer going to put in more effort, because you've already put in the effort that you needed to put in. Okay, if this is their energy, take it as it resonates. Perhaps if you have not heard from them, you haven't had any text messages, any offers, any calls, then that's because this person is feeling in the energy, or will be feeling in the energy during the month of April, that, you know what, I've already done the work, I've already put in the effort, but really it's half-assed effort, right? It's not the full thing. It's probably just BS. Okay, so take it as it resonates. But let's see what we have here for your likely outcome. Now, for your likely outcome, we have here the 7 of Wands. Wow. So this is basically, you know, standing up for yourself, standing up for your beliefs, standing up for it could either be even this connection, it could be yourself, it could be anything, but you're standing up for something that you believe in, okay? If it's this connection, then you're standing up for this connection and you are willing to fight for it, okay? You're willing to put in the work, you're willing, excuse me, to basically battle it out, okay? You're willing to put in more effort, all right? However, the advice is for the month of April, you've already realized that you've already put in enough effort, okay? Realize that you've already put in enough effort, and perhaps if you continue on this same sort of cycle where you continue giving and not receiving, you know, you might kind of become exhausted, right? Because this is for your near future. Remember, if you continue putting in too much effort, too much work, then you might end up feeling betrayed because this person's probably not at the same level that you are as far as effort wise, right? Now we're going to start getting clarifiers as to why this is. It could also be the fact that, you know, someone is just not seeing your value, or you're not seeing the value of this person, and that's why maybe you're deciding to just kind of move past this connection, okay? But if you're willing to give it another shot, just know that you've already put in the effort, and there's no more like consistent effort that needs to be put into this connection. Take it as it resonates, okay? Perhaps the other person is the one that has already put in all the effort, my dear Aries, and you know, you need to realize that you need to put some effort of your own, okay? So let's see why this 10 of Swords is here. Why is this 10 of Swords here for the near future for my dear Aries? Okay, so yeah, feeling left out in the cold and dropping a toxic connection, toxic thinking, toxic energy, okay? So again, if you continually feel like, you know, you need to give to this connection that is not giving you anything in return, cross watchers, take it as it resonates. If you're cross watching, this could possibly be your energy. Or it could be just the other way around. But this is what's causing a conflict, okay? What's causing a conflict is unequal give and take, okay? There is an unequal give and take in this connection, and it's causing a conflict. See, we have here clarifiers. There's an unequal give and take, all right, which is causing you to overthink things or this person. All right, take it as it resonates. But definitely if you continue giving without receiving anything in return, then you're going to end up being left out in the cold. You're not going to get back what this person wants to give you. Now, I'm not saying that it's a third-party situation, but it looks like there's some toxicity here that needs to be let go of, all right? So take it as it resonates. Now, let's go ahead and see what this root of the issue is. What is this root of the issue here with this page? Page of Cups in the reverse. Oop, those popped out. We'll take them. Okay, yeah. So definitely, you know, it's a burdensome connection. It's a burdensome person. It's some burdensome situation that is making you feel like this is too much for me to handle. Okay, because there was a lot of manipulation. There was a lot of controlling energy. It could be you. It could be the person that you are dealing with, but definitely this is making you or the person that you are dealing with feel like, you know what, this is too much. This whole toxic connection, this whole unequal give and take, this entire just situation is just based on manipulation and people not knowing where to go. Maybe a lot of ego that is involved, maybe a lot of you know, just unequal give and take and fickle energy, just fickle in and out energy. One day they want you, the next day they don't, you know, that type of energy. Take it as it resonates for cross watchers as well, okay? And let's see what this Eight of Pentacles in the reverse is here with this self-perception. Excuse me, no, outside influences. It's your outside influences. So for your outside influences, yeah, so definitely, you know, there is something that needs to change in this connection. Excuse me, in order for either you or this person to open up to the new opportunities that are coming your way, okay? This connection seems like because there's no balance in the effort that is being made, okay, then you're not going to see the fruits of your labor, okay? Perhaps there's some kind of situation of the past that you are dealing with, that you're trying to reconnect with. But I'm seeing here that there's a lot of like ego involved, okay? Maybe it's not a good time. Maybe someone needs to heal from something from the past, but definitely someone in the past did not feel ready to open up. However, in order for you to really open up to whatever new opportunities the universe is offering you, you have to drop this either belief system, this way of being, or this connection itself. I'm not saying to end the connection, but definitely there's some kind of ending of a cycle that needs to be finished and done with, okay? Or some kind of belief system that needs to end, okay? In order for you or the person to open up to receive what it is that you need to pursue something better during the month of April. Okay, so let's go ahead and see why this 7 of Wands is here for your likely outcome. All right, so definitely here is, you know, perhaps the effort that is being made or the offer that was made is sort of like a very immature offer, right? Perhaps this person is saying, well, I am putting in the effort, I am putting in the work, but really it's just like bullshit, you know, excuse me, I had to say it. It's just like BS. They're not putting any effort, they're not putting any work, they're just kind of like saying that, you know, but they're not really ready for anything, like as far as commitment is concerned, okay? And so, you know, you have to take the time to really think about what it is you want out of this, if this is even going to work out for you, okay? So without further ado, let's go ahead and get your angel message. What is the angel message for my dear Aries for the month of April? What is the angel message? Look at this. Beautiful, beautiful energy. It says here, overcoming difficulties. So this is with Angel Jeremiel. It says here, the worst is now behind you and you are surmounting any previous challenges. Okay, so it looks here like definitely you are coming out of this feeling of being guarded, okay? If you have been feeling guarded in the past, just know that the worst is over. The worst is over, the worst is behind you. And, you know, in order for you to see the light or see opportunities, new opportunities come your way, just know that you don't need to put in any more effort. Or again, if the energies are flipped around, then you need to put in more of the effort because the person that you are dealing with has already put in a lot of effort, all right? And there has to be some kind of a balance. So take it as it resonates, all right? Without further ado, thank you so much for watching, my dear Aries. I do hope you enjoyed your reading. Let me know in the comments below if this resonated, and I will see you next time. Thank you. Bye-bye.